What's up, guys? Nba2k18 here, and today we're going to be talking about the Chicago Bulls. I just went through and did like half this video and realized I did not have my mic plugged in. So yeah, that's classic me though. But yeah, anyways, we're going to be talking about the Bulls today. It's going to be a fun team to watch, but probably not a contender, and I'll get into that a little bit later on. I see a lot of people jumping, and then a couple older guys going down. You know who I'm talking about. But yeah, also I just want to say I kind of screwed up Lauri Markkanen's stats. For some reason he's slow, I guess because he's 7 foot tall. Just kind of 2K being 2K there with the stats I put in, and his 3 is usually better, but for some reason it's a D+. I don't know, just good old 2K. But then, and also Cameron Payne, I put him low because I saw him at Summer League and he played like crap, so he basically lost his team the game. But anyway, starting lineup: Zach LaVine at the point, Dwayne Wade at the guard, and Holiday at the 3, Portis at the 4. God dang it, I went way too fast. Lopez at the 5, Grant coming off the bench, Rondo coming in 7th man, Felicio, then Dunn, then Valentine, then Zipser, then Michael Carter Williams, and Markkanen. I kind of screwed up. Oh my god, I did not realize I went that fast. Jeez Pete's. But yeah, I see Carter Williams being a rotation player possibly, and Markkanen just making his way up, kind of like how what's his name did, Malcolm Brogdon did, whatever you want to say. Zach LaVine though, obviously a good offensive player in general, needs to work on that defense, but a good playmaker as well. And then Dwayne Wade, he's fallen off a little bit, unfortunately. He's not prime Dwayne Wade. I think he's going to ride out this year and probably go to the Heat, or I hate to say it, but retire possibly. I doubt it. He's like, what, 34 this year? So I'm sure he's still got a couple years left in him. And then Bobby Portis is making a big jump. He was a pretty consistent player last season for the Bulls. I can see him making a jump into being even more consistent than it was last season. A good player, kind of becoming a stretch big a little bit. He's still got a little bit of ways to go. Robin Lopez, I don't know why he has a good mid-range. I didn't think he had a good mid-range, but 2K gave him a good mid-range, so I just left it as it was and moved on with my day. He's a good rebounder, obviously. He's kind of coming out to peak though. So yeah, and Jerry Grant, I see him being a great sixth man of the year candidate, assuming that everything goes well for him. He's a very good player, a lot of potential, very good in clutch situations. Does need to work on kind of just, that kind of the people that are young stuff, so nothing that too serious. Justin Holiday, he's coming to a peak as well. I think he's going to be a good shooter, scorer, offense in general for this team, and I kind of need that because last year all they had was drivers. Now they got good shooters and Grant, and well, they had him last year, but Holiday and LaVine, they're all pretty good shooters. Cristiano Felicio, he's going to be a solid player for the team. Rondo, he's fallen off as well, still a good playmaker in defense, which will keep him in the NBA for a couple more years. And then Lauri Markkanen, I think he'll be a solid pick and pop player to start out for. That's really all they need him for right now, is just shooting. And hopefully he'll be able to develop into a great player. A lot of potential in this guy. And then Chris Dunn, another dude with potential. I know he has a crazy work ethic, so I know he's been working in the gym. He could even go higher. Watch his overall get higher as the season goes, hopefully, and probably actually. And then Michael Carter Williams, basically kind of like Rondo, but a young, which is not a good thing because he should still be able to shoot at that age. But still just a solid good playmaker and defender. Paul Zipser, I didn't really know much about him, so I just kind of put him up a little bit, assuming since he's young. And then Denzel Valentine, watch his overall go up. He has a crazy work ethic out of Michigan State, so watch out for him. He's got a good shot and good defense and just good IQ in general. Isaiah Canaan, I see him being a good offensive player, just kind of come in at the end of games, and same with Cameron Payne. I just think he's too kind of selfish. I don't know, selfish. I just think he's kind of, I don't know. He could become something or not. He's kind of at that point, diamond or dust. But yeah, let's get into some gameplay. So here we are. We're going up against the Raptors here. The starting lineup, I'm going to start with Zach LaVine. God, I can't speak. But That's what I can do and not speak. So, yeah. But Zach LaVine, I see him being... I mean, Dwayne Wade, he's either got a year left in Bulls or he's got like 3 or 4 years. Like, he's going to sign that 3 to 4 year contract, I believe. That's not for that much money. And then at the end of that contract, he's going to retire. I think that's how it's going to go. Or he's just going to sign like 3 or 4, excuse my crappy gameplay or 2K skills and crappy internet quality in this. But, yeah. I see Dwayne Wade leaving Chicago or leaving in a couple of years, so Zach LaVine will be in his prime when Dwayne Wade leaves, pretty much. Just hope that Dwayne Wade doesn't prolong, his stay here in Chicago. I think Zach LaVine will be fine. He's not really the best point guard, to be honest, but he can play the point for at least a year, and then we'll see he'll probably go back to shooting guard when Dwayne Wade leaves, whenever that is. So yeah. Let's see. Justin Holiday, he's going to be a solid offensive utility man on that, and still also good defense to complement that. So yeah, he's going to be a solid player as well for this team. He's going to be a good shooter, which is what and Dwayne Wade at the slam turn back the clock. But yeah, I think he'll be a good offensive player with some defense in there, just to help. Just whatever is needed for the team, he'll be there for them pretty much, except for dunks. No, I'm just kidding. Except for I don't know. And then Dwayne Wade, I think he's still good. Obviously he's in the NBA, but he's still going to be pretty. He's going to be pretty good for this team. We're going to see them Dwayne Wade games where he's scoring 30 points a couple times. Throwback games. Back to when he was in Miami and good, but he's still going to be, as you see, he's going to just be really good at driving. That's really all he needs to do for this team now that they have good shooters. I mean, if he wants to shoot, go ahead, but I don't think he's going to have as good a shot as he's been saying he's going to have. But yeah, I think he's still going to be. He's going to be a good player in this league. He might go down overall. He might not be as good as I hyped him up to be, but. And also Zach LaVine, watch him climb up in the overall, since he's going to be the main scorer on this team. Watch him climb up in the overall chain and probably get up. I could see as high as 85 overall. Probably nothing that much higher, but yeah. And then Robin Lopez, basically what he just did right there is basically what he's going to do for this team. He's going to get rebounds, put him back up, or get it down the floor on defense. He's going to, he's going to post up like he just did with Jonas Valanciunas. This is a very good description. He's basically just going to be there to get rebounds. He's going to post up for people, and he's going to be a good player. He's almost at the end of his prime, so yeah. And Dwayne Wade with another amazing slam. But yeah, I think that's everybody on the starting lineup. So I went a little bit ahead of schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about Jerian Grant. I think Rondo is really going to help Grant because oh wow. That was a horrible play right there. I must have thought Zach LaVine was going in for a dunk. But I think Rondo is going to help him with his knowledge of just when to pass it, where to pass it, and all that. Dwayne Wade is going ham. Dang. I think he's going to kind of become a Rondo with a shot. I think that's basically what he's going to be, is a Rondo with a shot. So Rondo's going to be. I've already heard cases of Rondo helping out Jerian and all that. And Rondo, yes, at times he can be a pain in the butt, but at other times, he knows. I think he knows it's time to step back. And whoa, that was a really, really weird glitch. I think he knows it's time to step back and just be that veteran guy who helps point guard out. Maybe he'll be better than I predict. Don't know where he is in this gameplay. I thought he was in it, but I guess he's not. Then Jerian Grant obviously has a good shot. I don't know if he really wants to rely on that shot a lot. I mean, if he's open shoot it, I don't think that should be his main point of attack. He should be trying to get in or pass it off to the open man. I think it should be his main focus here. As you see me subbing in for some starters that stayed in, and I just leave Kyle Lowry open, but that's okay because 2K is retarded. So yeah, you heard it here first, guys. But yeah, getting to this bench squad here, Chris Dunn. I think he definitely has room to improve, and he had hype. You know, the only reason he was taken that low, or he's taken like what, 5th overall. The only reason he was taken that low was because, you know, he's a senior, so people want freshmen. I don't know why, but they want freshmen over proven seniors. So I know this kid has a great work ethic. We saw it at Providence, kind of like Buddy Hield. Every single year he got better, and I think that's what his NBA career is going to be like. And I think in a couple years he's going to be a premier point guard in this league, assuming he can live up to the hype. But I don't know. I don't know with him. I don't know. I didn't watch that much NBA. I don't know why, but I didn't watch that much NBA. I want to do that this year. Make sure I will this year. But I think he's going to be an interesting player, and I just want to see if he's going to do good. I really want to see how he does. I have full confidence that he can, and then again, I have full confidence that he can't. So it's kind of like he can go either way. He's kind of at a crossroads. Like, is he going to be a solid player this season, or is he going to just show up like he did last season and not live up to that? So that's really what he needs to do here. Now, Lauri Markkanen, I think we saw him. He had an iffy. Same with Denzel Valentine. They both had iffy summer leagues. Obviously, Denzel had a great one last season, and then kind of last year, and didn't have that much of a season. Had a good start, but not really throughout the whole season, which is a common rookie thing to do, to drop off after about 20 to 30 games. So, I mean, we see that with a lot of rookies, and we'll see it this year, we'll see it next year, and we'll see it 10 years from now probably. Unless it's just kind of the long 82 game season, you're going to, you know, be gasping for air by the end of it. So that's just kind of a normal thing, and we'll see that with Lauri. I think Denzel Valentine, Lauri is going to be just going to be, you know, out there to kick out too if he's wide open and all that fun jazz. So he's not going to be a huge player, but he'll be, you know, if you're needing some shooting and you're kind of just kick it out to him, and and he'll be there. And then Denzel Valentine, he got better he was great at the beginning. He stayed all 4 years and still got better, which was surprising. He kind of dropped off, I think, his junior year, but then again, I think he got injured in his sophomore. I'm not sure. Oh my God, man, I didn't eat anything yet. I'm burping. But yeah, I think he's going to be good. I don't see him going the other way. I think up is the only way he can go. I think that's the only way he needs. I mean, just needs to go up, and I think that's what he's going to do. But yeah, I think Denzel Valentine's going to be an interesting player throughout his NBA career, not just next season. Throughout his NBA career, I could see him becoming a very not in the best, but kind of in the middle of being good. I can't think of a player right now, just kind of a Danny Granger type player, maybe. Danny was kind of the star, but then he kind of fell off. The only reason I say that is because he's on my poster right now. So just kind of, you know, someone who's good. Avery Bradley would be a great example. You know, Avery Bradley's good, but he's not star good, you know. So I think that's kind of what he'll be. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't get to everybody, but I think it's going to be an interesting team. I see this team possibly making the playoffs to about the 11th position in the East. Obviously, it's the East, so they could probably win it if they wanted. No, I'm just kidding. Probably get second if they wanted to, though, or third. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what team you want me to do next. I'm just doing it in alphabetical order until someone tells me different. And yeah, peace out.